Your Stampin' Up demonstrator from the scenic rim in Queensland, coming to you live on Thursday, the 12th of December, 2024. I'm super excited to be here crafting with you again, and I can see there's a few of you that have jumped in. Of course, the crafty cat is in the house this morning, so we will be having some awesome fun while he hangs out with us crafting. It's nice to see that he has decided to join us for a change. So welcome. I can see quite a few of you are popping on. I've got a really awesome card that we're going to create again this morning using that awesome link together bundle. I can tell you this is a brand new bundle that's coming in our new catalog, and it is super, super exciting. I think there's so much we can do with this bundle that I am sure that it will be top of your list. Now, for anything that I'm using here today, a lot of people will say, I want to get that. When can I get that? So these are brand new items that are coming out of our mini catalog, and our mini catalog goes live on the 7th of January, but you can actually get the products out of this mini catalog in a starter kit. So you don't have to wait until January. Everyone thinks they've got to wait until January. The best part about purchasing this now in a starter kit today is that you actually get to earn free celebration items this month. So you get an extra month of joining, of earning free celebration items. So I've just popped the code up there. You can scan that QR code. You get to choose $235 worth of product, and you only pay $169. And the best part is we have our last chance product sale at the moment. So there's some things that are reduced up to 50%. You can put those products to make up your $235 worth of product. You can put those products in a starter kit today. So you can get even more value for money when you purchase the starter kit during December. So excellent time to join. Plus you get to order any of these brand new mini catalog items. So you can scan that QR code there on the screen. If you're not into scanning QR codes, you can actually click on the link in my show more box down below on YouTube. And you can also click on the link in the description on Facebook. So I can see I've got quite a few of you talking to me on Facebook, but I have no idea whether my stream has gone live out to, sorry, quite a few of you are on YouTube. I don't know whether my stream has gone live out to YouTube. So can someone that's on, words are escaping my mouth this morning. If there's someone on Facebook, can you please say hello and let me know on Facebook if you're watching? This is driving me insane that people on Facebook are not getting the notification. So I'm hoping that you are getting the notifications, but I can see that I've only got YouTube comments here. So I'm just wondering whether it has not gone out to Facebook. But anyway, YouTube is okay because YouTube is the best anyway, because you're going to get the best streaming video content on YouTube, and it's so much easier to find on YouTube, which is really, really exciting. So on Facebook, they disappear in your news feed, but on YouTube, you can go in and the latest video will be under my live tab on my channel, my YouTube channel. So it's really, really the best way to view my live videos. So hello, I can see, who have I got on? I've got Lynn, welcome. I've got Suzanne, Siobhan, Daryl, Julie, welcome. Janice, Card Craze, welcome. Glenda, Dawn, lovely to see you. Sabra, is that how I say it? Sabra. Lovely to see you. Kerry, thanks for jumping on. Lovely to see you. Maggie, welcome. I'm on both platforms. Thank you, Siobhan, for letting me know. Sometimes you just don't know. When you jump on and you go live, you got no idea whether it's working or whether it's not. So as I said, great time to join. Also, if you are not interested in joining, then Last Chance Products is a really, really great time to pick up some of those bargains that will be sadly leaving us. And that's while supplies last. So while ever those products are available, they will be on that Last Chance product, but once they're sold out, they are gone for good. So, there we go. I've got a couple of Siobhan's messaged me on Facebook. Maggie's messaged me on Facebook, and so is Dell. Well done. Well done. So at least we know it's on Facebook and it's working. I don't know. Technology. Sometimes I just think to myself, I'm getting too old to learn new things. But anyway, we are here and we are crafting, and that's the main thing. That's what it's all about. Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit just before we get started. I wanted to talk to you about a new thing that I'm going to be releasing the details of this week. I'm actually doing, so when we have a brand new catalog, some people do paper shares. I'm actually going to do a sweet taster share. And you may say, what is a sweet taster? Now, I think we have 6 sweets, I think it is, in the brand new mini catalog. So what I'm actually going to do is make up some packages that you will actually get a taste of each sweet. So you'll get some of the designer series paper, some of the ribbon, some of the embellishment, in a nice little pack that you can create a couple of cards. And I'm actually going to do that sweet taster as an option to be a part of my catalog launch party. So details will be coming soon. If you are not on my email list, please make sure in the description of this video, you will see join my email list. Make sure you are on my email list, because I will be getting that together by the end of this week, and I will be sending out registration for that by the end of this week. So you will get a sampling of each of the sweets, and they will not come out until early January. But I'm going to try and get some things done. Hopefully, I will get them done that I can get them out before January, but I have limited amounts of people that can do it. If you register and I don't have the product in time to get your kits out for you as soon as I can, then by all means, still register and pay. As soon as I reorder the product when the catalog goes live, I'll be able to send out those sweets for you. So it's going to be a little sweet taster. That's what I'm going to call it. It's my little sweet tasters. And I can tell you, it will give you an opportunity to see what the designer series paper is like, the ribbon, the embellishments. So it will give you a sampling of each sweet. Now I've got to work out the finer details, but that is definitely coming soon. So you need to be on my email list for sure to be able to receive all the information. I will post it on Facebook on my business page as well, but there will be emails going out as soon as I get it all sorted and get the registration up and going. You will be able to register. Unfortunately, it is only for people that live in Australia. So for my international viewers, I'm sorry, but I cannot send out product to you. It's Stampin' Up rules. So it will only be people that live in Australia that will be able to get my sweet tasters. But I'm telling you, you are actually going to love, love, love these sweet tasters. I just thought it's a way of having a little bit of a paper share, ribbon share, embellishment share, all in one. So you will absolutely love it. But will only be the 6 sweets that we have in the catalog. Now, I can run through what those sweets are called, because hang on, and I just grab up the I'll grab up the online store, and I will tell you what the name of those 6 sweets are when my page decides to load. Let me go there, and let me go here. Okay, so the sweets will be the beautiful, I think it's called Bokeh sweet, which is the beautiful butterfly one, the Floral Delight sweet, Friends of the Ocean sweet, Storybook Moment sweet, and Wildflower Birthday sweet. So you will get a sampling of each of those sweets, and I just have to work out the final costings and the postage and how much it will be, but I will be making sure that details will be up by the end of this week. So if you're interested in making sure that that you want to be a part of my sweet tasters, then make sure you're on my email list. Maybe the overseas could get their leaders to do it as well. Maybe they could, Julie. Depends on whether their leaders want to do that. All right. So just a few more things just before we go. My Scrap It With Me workshop kit for December is closed, but if you want to subscribe to get January Scrap It With Me workshop, you are going to love it. We are going to be using the Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper, so you will absolutely love that. And for $95 delivered to your doorstep, you will get a full pack of the paper. You will get a full pack of 12 by 12 cardstock, basic white cardstock. You will also get a couple of sheets of colored 12 by 12 cardstock, and you will get the tutorial to do 3 double page layouts. So you're going to have enough supplies to do 3 double page layouts. You will also need the Hearts of Elegance bundle. That's what we're actually going to be embellishing with and stamping with. If you don't own the Hearts of Elegance bundle, then you can use something in your stash, or you can actually purchase the bundle on top of the normal registration price. Now, this is a rolling subscription club, so if you want to be a part of it and you want to get 3 double page scrapbook layouts every month, plus the supplies to make them, then please scan that QR code there on the screen, register to become a part of my Scrap It With Me workshop scrapbooking club, because I can tell you everyone loves getting their kits every month. Now, for the people that have subscribed for December, I will endeavor to get your kits out, because your kits will normally come out at the end of the month. So your payments are due by the 10th of the month, and then the kits get put together because I order the product, get it in, and I think I received a box yesterday. So I will be endeavoring next week to get those Scrap It With Me workshop kits out in the post for you before Christmas. So you're actually going to love it. Main thing is, I can tell you, if you're in my Scrap It With Me workshop kits, you need to be taking good photos for Christmas, because the last 2 months have been Christmas Scrap It With Me workshop kits. So get out there, take your photos. If you create your pages before Christmas, you'll have your pages ready to go, that when you've got your photos developed, you can pop your photos in. So it's a great way of helping with your scrapbooking. And if you save the templates that I do every month, the sketch layouts and all the cutting guides and instructions, you can put them in a folder, like a foolscap folder with the plastic sheets in them. Keep them, and you can end up having a scrapbook Bible. That's what I just say to people, because if you save all of the layouts, then you can go back and you can change the designer series paper and change up the stamps and dies that you're using with it, but you can still use the base layout, and you will have many more layouts to come. So every month you collect 3 double page layouts. So 12 months of it, you're going to have so many double page layout ideas that you will be able to flick through it and check out and create different double page layouts. Every time you go to Scrapbook, you'll have a beautiful scrapbook Bible to help you with that. The other last thing I want to talk about is my February 2-day craft retreat. There's 1 month left, people, to be a part of my February retreat. So if you are wanting to get a retreat in a box, it can get delivered in a box. It costs $245 to get delivered in a box. To actually attend in person, it costs $220. And we are going to be using that beautiful flowering birthday suite. So you are absolutely going to love it. We are going to do loads of birthday cards and birthday ideas. So make sure that you register, because I will be ordering those products on the 10th of January. So cutoff date is the 10th of January. So if you haven't registered, please make sure you jump on and register. If you have registered, your payment is going to be due by the 10th of January. So I can order all of your goodies and make sure that we actually get everything that we want in your retreat kit. All right. And that's all I've got to say. And now let's get to crafting. So the first thing I wanted to talk about, I've actually received a couple of gorgeous cards and things in the post. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the people that have sent me cards. This one here is a beautiful Christmas card from my lovely team member, Leslie, and her husband. Leslie lives local to me, and she's actually away having a white Christmas. So she's super, super lucky to be having a white Christmas. But she did this gorgeous card and sent me this beautiful card. So thank you, Leslie, for that Christmas card. This one is absolutely amazing. This one is from my gorgeous friend, Kayla Renee from Tasmania. Kayla is an awesome demo, and if you don't follow Kayla, you really need to follow her because she's got some beautiful stuff. She's such a talented crafter. I was so super excited to get this card in the post, and this was a congratulations on my achieving the #1 ranking demonstrator in Australia. So she sent this to congratulate me, and she said some lovely words in it. And so thank you very much from Kayla for sending me that. That was absolutely gorgeous. All right. The next one is from this is from Suzanne, my team member, Suzanne Deeks, which is normally on here. I don't know whether Suzanne is on here, so thank you, Suzanne. This one's a gorgeous Christmas card that she has made using that beautiful reindeer fun bundle. And as you can see, absolutely a stunning, gorgeous Christmas card. So thank you, Suzanne. A lot of effort's gone into that, cutting out the gorgeous reindeers, stamping, the embossing in the background, heat embossing with the sentiments. Absolutely gorgeous card. Thank you very much for that one. This one's from another one of my team members, Maria. She's lovely. Maria's been one of my team members for a long time. She sent me this gorgeous card, and this was for my achieving my #1. So she's made this gorgeous card for achieving #1, and that's using that beautiful autumn labels kit. So absolutely gorgeous. So you can see there's so many different things. You can do this card. I think you can show this card any different way that you wanted to. Like, absolutely gorgeous. Okay. So thank you. That one's from Maria Schrebeck. This one here is from another team member. This is from Rosie Barnes, and absolutely gorgeous. And this was for my achieving the #1 as well. So, and she just said, it's wonderful. Good things happen to a special person. Congratulations on being Australian #1 demonstrator with Stampin' Up. So that is absolutely gorgeous too. So thank you to everyone that has sent me gorgeous cards. And I love going to the letterbox to see what's going to be in the letterbox each time I go. So now this is the beautiful card that we made with the link together the other day. So hey, Judy, thank you for joining. Sue, lovely to see you again. Sherry, welcome. Who else? Deborah. Who else has jumped on? Deborah. If I've missed anyone, good morning, everyone. Beautiful cards, Siobhan. I know, gorgeous. So this was the card that we did with the link together bundle the other day. So I'm going to do another awesome card with the link together bundle today, and I am positive you are going to really enjoy this card as well. So let's get everything out. Now, I thought what I would do, I wanted to use, this is the gorgeous celebration paper. So this is the paper that you can earn for free when you do a $100 order. So I thought I wanted to use, there's a piece of paper in here that I said was going to be my favorite. I don't know whether I want to use the stripy one, if I can find where it is. I don't know whether I want to use the stripy one. We will choose. We will choose and see what we want to do, or whether I want to use that one. What was the other one that I thought I might like to use? No, I think that might be it. Let's just choose those two. Okay, we'll just choose those two and we'll see how we go. Okay, so I'm going to create a really fun card. I'm going to use Fresh Freesia as my card base. So I've got a sheet of Fresh Freesia here. So let's just cut the card base. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it at my normal 5 3/4 by 8 inches. I cut my card bases the same all the time. If you are interested in joining our basic foundations of card making to help you with cutting your card bases and your layers, then by all means, please feel free. I'll just pop up that code there. So Rose Ward and myself are doing a subscription club. There's the code there. We're doing a subscription club, and it is for people that struggle with their card making. You could be a brand new card maker. You could also be a person that is a casual card maker, like you're a casual crafter that you've been crafting for a while, but you struggle with certain aspects of card making. Then our basic foundations of card making is something that you really want to be a part of. So every month you're going to get a package with some supplies that we will actually be creating with each month. Tomorrow is going to be our first kickoff with that. So we are actually doing that tomorrow for the first time. So, and it will be live here on YouTube. So Rose and I are actually going to go live on YouTube together. For the people that have already subscribed for December, they're actually going to be able to join in on the Zoom call. And unfortunately, I mean, our kits got sent out. My kit got sent out on, all the kits got sent out on Monday by parcel post. I was hoping that they might arrive before Friday. So fingers crossed that for the people that haven't got them yet, they may arrive today, we can hope. If not, you will be able to come back to the video and watch. Now, everyone here on our public channels are going to see a sampling of what we're actually going to be doing. And we're going to run through a little bit about how it's going to work, what we're going to be doing in that live video. But by all means, it is something that you won't want to miss. It doesn't matter what level of crafter you are. I'm sure you're going to learn something out of it each month. But as I said, you will be getting a sampling of products each month. So please make sure that if you are thinking about being a part of it, that you jump on and register, and you can get January's. And January's, we're going to be using that gorgeous ephemera pack, the birthday ephemera pack. So you're going to absolutely love that one as well. So, all right. So we've got a piece of basic white that we're going to do a little bit of blending on in the background. So I'm going to use these masks, which I have them here. So I don't know whether I want to use, do we want to try using the whole 5 of these masks? What have we got here? We've got number 4 there. We've got number 1. Do we want to try using the whole lot and see what happens when we use the whole lot all over the top of each other? What do you think? What do you think? I don't know what we're going to get, but do you think maybe we should try doing that? What do you think? I think I'm going to give it a go. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this one. We will use the lighter colors first. Now, how you use these masks is you line up your first one. Oh, sorry, we've got to stick this one down. Nearly forgot that part. And why is it when we have a piece of basic white, we flip it over? Janice is saying yes, please. All right, so let's stick our, so all I've done is stuck my cardstock down there so that I know where it's going to be. I'm going to line up my mask over the top where I want it to be, and then I'm actually going to mark it with a pen, which, seriously, do I not have a pen here? Hang on, let's see what's in this. Oh, I do have a pen. There it is. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to line it up where we want that mask to sit, which I think that's looking quite good. Okay, so we're going to line that up. We're going to make a mark here where our notch is, and I've got the number facing up, and I'm going to make a mark down here, and I'm also going to make a mark there, and my pen's not going to work real well, but we're going to try and get that marked, and one there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to line up these on top of each other as we go along, and we're going to see what color we end up with. So I think what I'm going to do is I might just use my fresh freezer to start off with, and a blending brush. So let's use number 1, number 2, number 3, and we might just do it blending over the top and see what happens. All right. So we've got that lined up where it needs to be. I really need a bigger blending brush than that. I want a big blending brush. Let's try this one here. Okay. Make sure that hasn't got, oh, it's got a bit of fresh freezer in it anyway, I think. All right, so we're just going to ink up our fresh freezer. on our blending brush. Okay, and we are going to blend over the top. Now this one's number 1. So we're just going to do a light blending, and my chair is squeaking as I blend. Let's pick up a bit more ink. Light blending over the top. I'm not going to use different colors. I'm just going to keep using the same color, and we'll see whether it adds depth and dimension by adding that same color over the top. Okay. So we have number 1 done. Ah, look at that. Isn't that amazing? All right, so let's put number 1 over there. Now we're going to line up number 2. So we're going to line it back up with our notches and our corners. And we're going to blend again with our fresh freesia. So let's see what that gives us. All right, so we're going to blend again. Over the top again, same color, so I'm not changing up the colors. I'm blending again with that fresh freesia. Now, blending, you just need to be patient with your blending. A lot of people struggle with the blending. They push too hard on the blending brushes. You don't push hard on your blending brushes. You just lightly blend over the top. Okay. Ooh. So this is giving us a 3D look. This is quite interesting. All right. So now we're going to go with our number 3. I'm going to do that one over the top. Okay, same color again. And now we're going to use our number 3. I'll bring this up closer to the camera once we've finished it all so you can see what's happening. But it's definitely giving us an obvious 3D look. So you can see when I dip my brush in, I always get rid of the excess over onto the side. That stops getting those real brush marks. Okay, so that one's number 3. Oh, yes, it's definitely given us a 3D look. This is awesome. All right, now we're going to go with number 4. So we're lining those corners and everything up. Still the same color, so I haven't changed color at all. Still using the same color. And now we're using mask number 4. Maybe I need to stand up while I'm blending so my chair doesn't squeak. So this is mask number 4. Still using fresh freesia the whole time. We haven't changed colors at all. This is looking awesome. I've gone quiet. Concentrating on making sure I've got it all there. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. Now, the last one, I'm going to change it up a little bit on the last one. The last one, I'm actually going to use, I actually think I'm going to use Berry Burst. I was going to use Melon Mambo, but I'm going to use Melon Mambo because that's the colors that I've got out. Let's use the Melon Mambo. You love it, Glenda? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to change up my blending brush because I don't want it to have that. Wowza. Yeah, I know. It's so good. Now this is going to take it to another level again. All right, so we've got our mask lined up again. And we're now using Melon Mambo. And this is just to give it a really fun accent over the top. Whoa, and I moved. You can tape down these masks on top. I tend to just wing it and hold on to it. But you can tape it down. Oh, okay. Now that background is pretty awesome. Okay, let's bring that up to the camera because you need to see that up close because just to see the dimension on it. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. It's given that real 3D look. And yeah, can you see it all? The camera's probably not doing it justice. You can really see lines. I don't know whether that will, it probably won't. It'll probably be blurry, but you can really see the lines and the dimension in person. It's very hard to see things. Sometimes seeing things in person, they look so different compared to what it does online. All right. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a Melon Mambo layer underneath to bring out that Melon Mambo on the front of the card. Okay, so that and that. Oh, yes, that's looking quite nice. All right. Now, what I want to do is I want to use some of this designer series paper, but I want to work out what color we should use. Oh, there might be one in here that might go even better. So I'm going to use the dies out of this. Okay, so we have that, that, or that. Now I want you to choose because I want to do a background of a die, but I want you to choose which color pattern we're going to use. So I'm going to use the diamond die, this one here. And I want to have it as an accent that's going to be in behind. So should I do the stripes? Should I do the crisscross? So let's go 1, 2, or 3. Type it into the comments and let me know which one that you think is going to stand out on the front of this the best. 1, 2, or 3. So type it into the added to the cart, Jenna. Sorry. Okay, so we've got 1 for number 1. So far we've got the number 1 here pattern. 1 or 2 says Card Craze, so definitely not 3. So we've got 2 for number 1. 3, 4 for number 1. I think you're all going to go number 1. Okay, 5 for number 1. Number 1 has got it. All right, so let's remove those 2. Seeing you want that one. All right, so seeing as we're going to do that one like that, I'm probably going to do this one as well. So let's work out what we're going to do there. So let's grab our cut and emboss machine and we'll cut those out. And I can actually do this both together at the same time because it's an open die. So I can actually cut out the two at once. In case you didn't know that, when you've got a very open die like this one, yes, it's got some little dots, but we can actually cut two layers together. So I want to have a Melon Mambo one, but I also want one of these stripy ones. So I'm going to put it on the top here for the stripe, or do I want to do it like that? I might actually do it like, no, I'm going to do it like that. Decisions. I'm going to do it like that. All right. So let's cut out those. So I've got my number 1 plate, my number 2 plate, and 2 of my number 3 plates. And the cut and emboss is awesome. It's got such good pressure that it will have no worries cutting these together. Look at that. Look at that. Cut together. Now all you do is you wiggle it and pull them apart. And bam, we have 2 of those cut all at once. Easy peasy. All right. The next thing I wanted to do is I want to cut some flowers. Now I'm going to work out which way I'm going to do this first, and then we'll work out what flowers we're going to cut. Okay. So on the front of our card, I want to work out, I'm actually casing a card out of the catalogue, and I want to work out whether I want to put this one as, so the card in the catalogue has the diamond cut in half. So do I want to put the pink diamond in behind, or do I want to do it the other way? Tell me which way. So how can we type this into the comments? Stripe on top or stripe below? So top or below, that's what we'll say, top or below. So do we want to do that stripe that way, or do we want to do it that way? Hey, Lynn. Coming to my card party a wee bit late, but that's okay. We've just used the mask so far to mask our card. Pink behind. I'm thinking pink behind too, but we will see what everyone says. Solid on the bottom, striped on top, stripe on top. So that's 3 for the pink on the bottom. And stripe on top. Okay, we've got 1 for stripe below. No, sorry, stripe on top has got it. Okay, so what we're going to do with this one is we're going to cut that in half. So we're going to use our paper trimmer and we're going to cut it in half. We've decided we're using the pink on the bottom and the stripe on the top. So we're going to cut that one in half. And that's now given me the idea of what I'm going to do on top. So that one's cut in half. Now I'm going to cut out some gorgeous flowers. Let me see with the die. We're going to cut out some flowers. So we might cut out some, I don't know which ones we want to use, whether we want to use that or that. Okay, so let's cut them out. So let's bring in the cut and emboss again. Can't put some stripy flowers on there, but do we want to do some fresh freesia flowers? That's the next question. Do we want to do some fresh freesia flowers? Is that fresh freesia or not? Yes. Okay. I'm going to do a couple of fresh freesia flowers and I'm going to do a couple of pink flowers as well. So once again, with these, we can pop that on top and we can run them through together. Okay. And that's because once again, they are an open die, so just a solid die. They don't have a lot of intricate pieces in them, so you can actually cut them together. Now, my suggestion is if you're going to cut them together, run them backwards back through again as well. So don't just cut them one direction, and then just make sure that they are, and you can see there that they are definitely cut through all the way. All right, I'll pop that out of the way. Now we have some gorgeous flowers. I just lost the die on the ground. Okay, so these flowers are there. So whenever you're cutting the double, you're just going to have to pull them apart when they come out of the die. There we go. All right. So we will pull those apart. So just, you can wiggle them and just pull them apart. Like that. Like that. How cute do they look? Look at the look with the fresh freesia still left in the middle. Isn't that cute? If you wanted to do some paper piercing, you could keep those little dots and physically do some paper piercing if you wanted to. I mean, if I stick that on the card, the dot's going to eventually fall off because it's going to wear its way off. Okay, there we have it. All right. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to stamp some sentiments. And I'm assuming I might do these in Melon Mumbo, seeing as we've got our card front that we've got the Melon Mumbo in behind. Okay, so I think I'm going to stamp this in Melon Mumbo. So let's do Enjoy a Lifetime of Love. So we'll grab out that. Okay, enjoy. A Lifetime of Love. There we go. All right. That one. And that one. Now, because these haven't been used before, I like to condition them on a scrap piece of paper, which will just bring in our blending paper that we had. Okay, let's ink those up with our Melon Mumbo. So I'm just going to ink it and smoosh it. Ink it and smoosh it. And that just, if there's any coatings that are on the stamp from where they manufacture them, so sometimes there can be a bit of a coating and it can repel the ink a little bit. So I always like to do the smooshing technique, and it just conditions them and gets them ready. Some people rub it on their arms. Some people I've seen some people use a sanding block, and I have no idea why, but that scares me, thinking of sanding it. If I didn't sand it properly, would I get a funny stamp and ruin my stamp? But anyway, so I've just stamped in Melon Mumbo, Enjoy a Lifetime of Love. And yes, you guessed it, we are going to fussy cut that out. So for the fussy cutters that hate fussy cutting, look away. Look away, or be in awe of fussy cutting. Okay, so I'm just going to fussy cut around that sentiment. I'm going to fussy cut them into two pieces so that I can strategically place it on my card. I'm telling you, you're going to want this linked together bundle. Not only has it got awesome stamps, it with the masks and the dies, it's just such a versatile bundle. You could physically, even with this card, you could really dress it up by using some foiled accents as well, like rather than just the colored. I wonder if there will be a bow. Yeah, there's going to be a bow, of course, because I've got the Harlan, sorry, not the Harlan Heather, the Fresh Freesia Free Celebration ribbon. So we're using the celebration paper, and we're also using the celebration ribbon as well. And if I had the dots, which I thought I got the dots, but I'm going to have to wait until my next order arrives, because there's some gorgeous, not dots, they're sequins, gorgeous sequins that would have went with this card as well, but of course I didn't get them. So I did get them in my order that I placed the other day. Okay. All right. So as I said, if you want to have a tasting of the gorgeous sweets in our new catalog, then by all means, make sure you're on my email list and get the details of my sweet tasters that will be coming up. You will also, in your sweet tasters, you're going to get designer series paper. You're going to get ribbon and embellishments of the sweets, but you're also going to get some card bases and some layers. So it's going to be awesome. You'll be able to make, out of each sweet collection, you're going to be able to make 6 cards out of each sweet collection. So out of the sweet taster, you're going to be able to make, oh, excuse me, you're going to be able to make at least 6 6s are 36, at least 36 cards. So you're going to not want to miss the sweet tasters, I'm telling you. All right, so we've got that. We've got some flowers and things. Now I've got to work out, I think I'm just going to put a bow on here. So I don't think I'm going to worry about wrapping around or anything like that. I think I'm just going to put a bow on when we get finished. So, okay, Sue, wonder if there will be a bow. I know it was a silly question. I was thinking, is there another question that you asked, Sue? But yeah. I like that. I know it was a silly question, but you knew you would ask. You were just checking to make sure I was feeling okay. So today I started a new weight loss journey, people. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, you would have seen I've decided to start the new collagen glow shakes. Is there anyone on here that has actually used the collagen glow shakes before? Okay, so what we're going to do with this one, we're going to do that. Then, of course, this one's going to sit up on top. Can you see that? So we need to place it strategically. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to use dimensionals, and I'm going to adhere that on. Oh, look at the toadstools on the back. How cute are they? Okay, let's grab out some dimensionals. And I want to place these strategically so it's going to be sitting right. So let's go here. And I might do a row across. Oh, that's too big. I'm just using the edges of some dimensionals here. So I'm going to do a row across there. I'm going to do another one in the corner there, going down there. And I'm going to do a row across here. Okay, a row across there. All right. Now, let's stick those all back on there. And I'm going to add some in the middle once I get it all popped up. Oh, got dimensionals stuck on my fingers everywhere. Come off. No, it doesn't want to stick on there. Anyway. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to take that off, and then I'm going to line this up evenly on top of there. So I want to get a really nice even border, and you only get one chance to do this. Let me stand above it. Let me get it straight there. Let me stand above it so I can get it on there exactly where I want it to be. That's looking pretty good. So I'm eyeballing it. It's looking pretty good. Let's pop that down there. Okay, let's grab the next one. And we'll put that there. And we're going to eyeball this one to go on that. That looks pretty good there too. There we have it. Okay. And then that is going to go on here. Can you see that? Yeah, okay. Ozempic. I know a lot of people are saying that. And I think that's the problem why there's going to be a shortage of Ozempic, is because they're putting people on it for weight loss as well. I did have my friend say, why don't you go on that? And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try and see how I go with the shakes. I bought enough for a month. So I'm just going to see what effect I get from 1 month of using it and see how it goes. I'm not a stranger to doing meal replacements with shakes. So the thing that I think got me in with the collagen ones is because they it also helps in aiding in joint pain and things. And see, I have a bad knee, and so I'm hoping it's going to help my knee. All right, now I'm going to stand above that, and I'm going to adhere that, eyeballing it onto there. Okay. So we have that. Then, of course, we've got our gorgeous flowers, and I'm just going to do Enjoy a Lifetime of Love. That looks super cute. Okay, so let's pop those up, and then I'll arrange the flowers around it. May as well use the remainder of that. Will that go on there? Can use it there, maybe. Here, maybe. And I'll grab some more dimensionals. That will do me. Need to cut that bit that's hanging out there. All right. Now, as I said, I'm casing this out of the catalogue, but I've changed up all the colours. I've changed up lots of things about it. And I just wanted people to know, so anyone that's got the catalogue will know the card that I'm actually casing out of the catalogue, but I've just changed it up with the colours that I'm using. I'm using mini dimensionals now. Sorry, I'm off the screen. All right. Who's loving this card? Oh, it's all good now, is it, Julie? Yeah, okay. But I think that's what it was, because they were not only just using it for diabetes, they were using it for weight loss as well. All right, so we're going to do that for that one. Enjoy a Lifetime of Love. Now, they've done something really pretty with these flowers. So let's try doing this. Ooh, actually, we need to do that so that the dark one's on the bottom. Okay, so I need a little bit of glue. I might grab out my silicone mat for this so I don't get a mess everywhere. Let's pop it on here. Let's do a little bit of glue on that one. Whoa. And we'll grab this one. I'll pop that circle out. A little bit of glue on that one. Okay. We're going to arrange this one over the top. So we have a cute little flower. Sometimes when you're arranging these, you got to just, yeah, eyeball it to get like a nice even arrangement. Is that one going to go all right there? Yeah, that one looks good. Okay. So we've created some cute flowers there. Now I don't have another lot of them, so how about we see if we can do it with these? Does that work or not? No, I think I'm just going to do a couple of them around. All right. I'm now going to pop this up on a dimensional. There. And let's flip that one over. So the beauty of a craft sheet too is that the silicone craft sheet, you can get glue on the silicone craft sheet and it doesn't go all over your bench. So you can put these flowers together and not have to worry about it going everywhere all over your bench. So let's go like that with that one. Let's go like this with this one. And let's just do a nice little arrangement of 3 of them. I should do the pink one underneath so that that one stands out. There we go. All right. What do you think? Okay. Donna's saying that would not advise it for weight loss, as I know someone who used it. The doctors will only allow 1 use of it and then the weight comes back on when you stop taking it. Yeah. And I mean, probably the collagen shakes are going to do the same thing, but I just wanted to get a good kickstart and then get into some healthy eating and see how I go. All right. So we've got that. Now I'm going to do an insert. Enjoy a lifetime of love. I'm going to do So Happy For You on the insert. I've already got that here, haven't I? So Happy For You. We'll do that in Melon Mambo and we'll add a few little flowers on the insert. So Happy For You in Melon Mambo. And then, of course, we've got some flowers here that we will add a couple up here. So I'm going to do one there and one there. And one here and one here. Okay, so we'll do that one there and we'll do this one here. How cute is that for the insert? Look at that. All right. Now, I'm going to adhere that to the front because we've got a fair bit of dimension happening on the front there. So let's just adhere that down just with some liquid glue. Like so. Then this one on the insert. Yeah, and the thing, Donna, that I decided, so Donna's saying that the collagen shakes are a great option. The thing that I think got me the most was reducing joint pain and things, because at the moment, even though I'm 55 years of age, I've got a bad knee and I've been to knee specialists and you name it, and there's nothing much that they can do about it. And I think I shouldn't have to put up with just being in pain all the time. All right, here comes the ribbon, everyone. Of course, we were all going to have a ribbon. We're all going to have a bow. So I'm actually going to do, I think I'm going to do a double bow out of this ribbon. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 2 bits. This is the fresh freesia ribbon that you can get as a free celebration item as well. So if you're someone that's thinking about what you're going to have as your freebies when it comes January, when you go to order, I'm hoping that I'm giving you some ideas of what to use. So all I've done is I've got 2 pieces of the ribbon, and I'm going to tie a bow like I would normally do, but just with the 2 strands of ribbon. If I can get it to happen. I've got glue on my fingers, which is not helping me. I think I'm going to get it to happen. I am. See, you think hard enough, it happens. All right, so all I've done is I've done a bow with 2 strands of ribbon. And this is what I like to do when I do that. I like to puff out the 2 loops. And then, of course, you've got a nice fluffy bow. Let's put that one down there. So you've got a nice double bow, which I think is gorgeous. But I think I might want to pop it. Do I want to pop it left-hand side? Don't want to pop it up there. Do I want to pop it left-hand side, or I think down here? I think that looks super cute down there. I need to cut some of those tails off. They're a bit too long. I'm thinking just down in under there. What do you think? How gorgeous is this card? If you love mauves and pinks, you're going to love this card. Just saying. All right. I'm going to... Hey, Nikki. How you going? I'm going to pop that one down in under there, under that flower. Take your pick tool comes in very handy for when you're trying to put something in a spot like that. All right, there we go. Look at that. All right, now we need to bling it up. Here comes the bling. What do you think I'm going to choose? My gorgeous Drucy gems. I can't find my take your pick tool. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look at this. I'm going to change this. I can't find my take your pick tool with the putty end in it. I have one here somewhere. It's probably out in my craft studio. So I'm just going to put a putty end in here. So look at that. I had the brush tool. Now I'm going to put the putty end in. It's a brand new putty end. So let's see if we can get the putty to come out. Okay. You're taking a break and watching me, Card Craze? Good idea. Are you officially a melted puddle? Yeah, a bit hot in Perth. I bet it is. All right. So, I actually, to tell you the truth, this morning I woke up and I was quite cold. And you won't believe that, but we've had a fair bit of rain happening in the last couple of days, and it's chilled it off quite a bit. Now, I do also think I could do some, and I don't have any, I was going to say some rhinestones could go really well on there because these are a little bit too big for that. Some rhinestones would be good. Do I have any here? I don't think so. That's a shame. Let's see. No. Okay, let me see if I've got some in the drawer here. Oh, look at that. I'll just open a new pack. All right, let's grab some some rhinestones now, because I think the little rhinestones will look really good in the middle of these little flowers. Now, you could paper pierce those little dots that came out, and you could alternate with the colors of the dots that came out of the middle of them. If you are frugal enough to keep them, I'm just going to do rhinestones. It's just going to be easier to add rhinestones into the middles. But adding those sparkle gems in the middle just makes those flowers look gorgeous. All right. And of course, the final thing that I cannot do a card without it, we're going to add a little bit of Wink of Stella. So we're going to add some to the flowers straight off, like so. And then I'm going to spritz. And then spritzing over the top. If you could see my keyboard to my computer, it's got sparkle all to it. It's just like Wink of Stella because it sits behind here where I flick all the time. But there you go. What are your thoughts? Do you think this set is gorgeous? Where's the other card that I did? And here's the other card. So look at the two cards that we've created so far. Absolutely gorgeous. So this was using all of the masks. This one here, oh, my bow just came off. Where did I have it stuck? There. My bow just came off. And this one here was just using two of the masks. So this one here has all of them. So you can see it's got more dimension and a lot more color happening. And this one here was just using, I think it was 4 and 5 I used on that one. This one uses the whole 5. Awesome cards. So as I said, these items can be purchased in a starter kit right now. So if you're interested in joining my team, putting some of those awesome sale items, we've got the last chance product sale. So if you're interested in joining my team, then you get to choose $235 worth of product, and it's your choice. And then you actually get to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters community, crafting community. Plus you get a 20% discount. Plus you get to earn free celebration items. So you could be earning that ribbon. You could be earning that beautiful designer series paper this month. You don't have to wait until the 7th of January. So if you're interested, please get in contact with me if you have any questions. If you think it's not for you, I'm a no pressure team leader. Honestly, you do what you want to do. I'm here to support you in your Stampin' Up journey, whichever way you want to do it. I just want people to feel like they belong to a crafty community. And we're an awesome group of crafters all over Australia. And we gather together in a Facebook group. We have weekly challenges. It's super fun to feel like you belong somewhere. And I don't want people to feel like they're crafting alone. I want you to feel like you belong in a crafty community with us and hang out with us, get inspiration from other team members, and just enjoy your discount. You don't have to do anything like I do. A lot of people think that you have to be a demonstrator, and you physically don't have to demonstrate the products. You can wholly and solely enjoy the discount for yourself. If you want to demonstrate, you want to hold classes, you want to run it as a business, you want to build a business out of it, then I'm your girl. I'm #1 demonstrator in Australia, and I do business training every week. If you're a demonstrator and you would like to do some business training with me, you can actually join my business training. You just got to go to my website, which is stampingwithdonnag.com. Check out the step-by-step business builder business training. It costs $25 a month, and I help you with your business where you're at, and I teach you and guide you tried and true practices that I have done that I've been so fortunate to be able to be ranked as #1 demonstrator in Australia. And it's because I love doing what I do, and I love sharing what I do. And the accolades of becoming #1 demonstrator and everything is because I love building my crafty community, and that's where it comes from. So if you want to be a part of that, please make sure you can't. Lynn, it's a celebration item. What are we talking about? Lynn, sorry, where's the question? Lynn, where did your beautiful cards? Thank you. Quick question. The striped DSP. Okay, the striped DSP is a celebration item, and it is the Toadstool Gardens celebration item. So it's a free celebration item. The ribbon that I used is the Fresh Freesia. What is it called? Fresh Freesia seam binding ribbon, and that is a celebration item as well. Okay. And the Link Together bundle is a brand new bundle. So all of the things that I have used today are available to us as being a part of Stamping Up right now. So you can pop the link together into your starter kit. You can pop some of those awesome last chance products in your starter kit. And then the next order you can earn when you spend $100 retail. But we as demonstrators, we actually only have to spend, if you're on 20% discount, $80 retail and you get a free item. Customers have to spend $100 retail to get a free item. We only have to spend the $100 retail amount less our discount. So we get all the bargains that everyone else gets. Plus those sale items, we get our discount on top of those sale items as well. So if something is reduced 50%, if you're on a 20% discount, you get 70% off that item. If you're on a 25% discount, you get 75% on that item. So it is definitely the best time to join and start. The name of the bundle is Linked Together, Kathy, Linked Together. So when you go to join, you can actually go into the join process. All of those brand new items will come up in things that you can choose to put into your starter kit. So when you're in the joining process, you can scan that QR code there on the screen, or you can use my link in the show more box down below. So make the best of the joining offer. It's really, really awesome to be a part of a crafty community. Thanks, everyone. I will hang out with you again tomorrow morning. Actually, tomorrow morning is going to be the early one. It's going to be 8 a.m. for us tomorrow morning, and we're going to be doing our craft along with our basics of card making. So I'll just pop that up one more time. We will actually be doing a craft along. So the people that have subscribed to our basic foundations of card making, this is with Rose Ward and myself, we will be kicking it off tomorrow morning with our first live video here on YouTube. We will be on Rose's YouTube. We'll also be on my YouTube. Now, you may see us pop up in a little while because we're doing a bit of a trial run to see if our streaming is going to work. So you may see us pop up on YouTube in a little while, in about 20 more minutes, because we're getting together and we're actually going to do a bit of a trial run. So if you see that, come in, say hi to us, and let us know that it's working. Thanks.